Hey guys, welcome back to Frenemies. I'm Ian. We're back for more Batwoman. So last episode, I forgot her name for a second. Kate got her whole Batwoman costume finally done up. She fought against Jason, not Jason. What's his name? Oh shoot, Tommy. Sorry, Tommy Elliott. Did not expect to see him in this episode. That was interesting. A little less than he normally is, but I mean, there's still room for him to probably maybe become more. But I would prefer him to be saved to be more of a Batman villain because he was trying to draw out Bruce in the first place in this episode, in last week's episode. What's it? Beth? She helped Kate. She saved her basically. Jason was trying to. Tommy was trying to stomp on her hands. What's it? Catherine. She came home after Beth was at their house. Well, Alice, I guess they keep calling her Alice. She was at their penthouse and she left cards. It was like 283. That's what it is right here. 283. On her table, on her makeup desk or mirror, makeup table. I'm sorry. Not sure what that means. I mean, probably not supposed to. I don't think it's a comic reference. Catherine seems to know what it means. It troubled her. And she's kind of manipulating Kate's dad, so that's kind of annoying. I'm not liking her. She's annoyed me since the first episode. Like, she was very hung up against Batman. So I don't know what her deal is. I'm not sure why. Like, I think she had to do with like the bones. They said they found skull fragments, and that was apparently her detectives. I don't know if that's about. Don't know what her whole goal is here. So, yeah, I think it's everything. Not sure where we're getting into this episode, so let's go ahead and get started. That's not Kate. Is this like a Catwoman kind of character coming out, or you're not? You're not.
Shiny.
I know this character. I think. Can't remember. Uh-oh. Explosions. Can't remember her name, but I think I know who that is. But
your Tiffany's close and your Mikimoto closer, Gotham. Last night marks the third bling theft in a week.
Luke.
I hate whoever that is.
Yeah. Don't put a.
Sorry, it's my friend type thing.
Girlfriend? Because that's what that just sounded like.
I feel like I could date you and start a new hobby. I'll make it up to you.
I feel kind of bad for this girl already.
Okay.
This ain't gonna last,
I have
is
to go.
it?
I have to go.
Where have you been?
Nowhere. I'm seeing someone.
Okay, so while you've been that, Magpie struck again.
Magpie. That's
she
right.
nuked the place last night. Nearly killed a security guard.
What do you want? To keep this to myself. And in return, you are gonna give me something. A very powerful toy. I understand that Hamilton Dynamics is developing a very top secret weapon.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I need help.
Hi! You're Batwoman. Mary Hamilton. Huge fan. But not in like an annoying way. Can I just say welcome to Gotham? This is grossly infected. You don't have any Neosporin in your bat belt?
Can you save him?
I can try. Because I actually subscribe to a code. It's called Do No Harm.
I'll be back for him.
We'll be here. Hopefully alive.
Gotta give it to Mary. Trying to say the guy tried to kill her. Ooh, alarm. No? Well,
More like Bat-a-whiff, according to the gallery's security footage. And we thought Magpie was a threat to this city.
it's just a
Talk
base.
to me, Gotham.
Not
Do we need to
danger.
take out an insurance policy on our new hero?
You probably miscalculated the precision to it.
I didn't.
Maybe you angled it wrong.
Maybe it's broken.
It's not broken.
It's a-
If it worked, I would have caught
You
it.
should have flipped your wrist back with the snap and
You're bats-plaining. I already have the whole city on my ass. I do not need you joining in the chorus. I owe someone a lunch.
Someone. A date. Cool. Yeah, no, I'll be here. Not dating anyone because I love to work.
Aw.
Love to work.
Sorry, Luke.
This is great. Are you kidding me?
Magpie. Is there a tracker on her thing? Nope, so we're about to hurt yet. Oh, Luke.
Heard the Bat had a run-in with her the other night. The Bat? I thought they were calling her Batwoman now. Is that official?
Just for
I
short.
think so. It's catchy, mature.
Now's not the
So
time.
she's on the case. Why are you?
When you start asking about our location, it gets back to me. Desperate, desperate. Catherine Hamilton Kane, sending her goons to clean up her mess. Perhaps she needs a little reminder that I'm not playing games. You.
It was him! You put it in him!
Like I said, I'm not playing a game. There are no rules.
Okay.
Sophie thinks I'm the Bat.
How?
Because I suck at hiding it.
Yeah.
How did Bruce make living a double life look so easy?
He acted differently.
He didn't. He was miserable. It's climate rigged. If anyone enters, the body heat will raise the room's temperature and set off an explosion.
You may want to lead with that.
Sorry, but yo, check this out. The suit can lower your body temperature to match the room and bypass the sensors.
That is uncomfortably cold.
Rather cold than dead. Oh, one more thing.
True.
What?
You know you can't breathe, right?
You're kidding me.
I didn't invent kinetic energy. How long can you hold your breath for?
It's dicey after 2 minutes.
Now might be a good time to let you know that I fixed the Batarang. And by fixed, I mean realized it was calibrated for Bruce, who has longer arms than you. Guess it wasn't entirely your fault? You're probably thinking some pretty choice words right now, but since you'll blow up if you say them out loud, probably best to keep them to yourself. Anyway. Oh, while you're in there, if you can try to clone a copy of a hard drive, that'd be great. Might give us a clue into what Magpie gets her talents into next. Definitely been a minute. Still alive, or don't answer that. Did you just...
I almost made it. Dang it.
Alice.
Oh, I'm not actually Alan.
Play along, get information.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Who?
No, she has big plans for him.
Wait, you invited her to a takedown?
I invited her on a date that just happens to be at the takedown location.
I don't need to tell you that...
Batman would have never done that. I know.
Well, more so that it's not a great idea.
So, I don't know about you, but I'm gonna drink this and pretend it's not totally uncomfortable that your ex is here. I'm sorry the pearls did.
What do you mean?
Didn't Luke Fox get in touch with you?
Yes, but I was just so relieved when the security guard showed up with him in the nick of time. Perfect timing. Excuse me.
they red?
I'm not meant to be a jailbird. Looks like you have a choice to make. The shiny
Ugh.
jewels are all insured, but
Oh, come on. For real?
Whoa,
Aw.
it's really you.
Grapple away. Yeah, hurry, because she's getting away. Yeah. Or that. How did you land there?
I just hope whatever it is, it makes you happy.
Eh, not quite what it does, but... Oh, yeah. Saw that one coming.
It was years ago.
She was trying to help him? Maybe?
I thought it was the right thing to do.
You thought what was the right thing
Oh,
to do?
feck.
You and Kate wouldn't stop looking. And the more despair that she felt, the more broken you became.
What did you do, Catherine?
You were both in a downward spiral, Jacob. You never would have moved on if you didn't think that Beth were dead. Hamilton employees found bones from a deer. I paid the DNA analyst to write the report.
Get away from me.
Ooh, well.
Just get away from me.
I feel kind of bad for him now, but...
Whoa, hang on. You can't just... What is that?
Subdermal transponder.
A what?
Chipped him. He leads me to Alice. I figure out who Mouse is.
Oh, okay.
Good work, Mary.
Thank you.
I love Mary. Thank you.
So Bruce was a billionaire playboy, and you're gonna be who? Joanna Gaines?
You can be Chip.
I just told you, I don't know anything about real estate.
Well, you better learn quick, because you're going to be my assistant.
Associate.
Up for debate.
He helps with all your stuff. I think he deserves a little bit of extra.
Living this double life is a sacrifice. But our city is worth it.
Okay, well, I don't hate Catherine really now, as I actually feel kind of bad for her. Still shouldn't have done what she did, but I understand more. I mean, it's definitely a better reasoning than what I was theorizing. I guess I don't know what to think. I don't know what her reasoning would be. What would be her motivation behind it? But if she was trying to basically protect freaking what's his name, the dad and Kate, trying to basically help them to heal. You know, if they can not get over, but kind of like reconcile that at the very least they found her. They were able to at least find something of her. Then maybe they could get over that hurdle, and they could go on living instead of torturing themselves that they still haven't found her. Kate still was holding on to onto the possibility, or she wasn't believing it, which is fair. But she does seem to actually care about him. I mean, she obviously has to, considering what she went through to try to help him out, try to help him get over it. So that's what the numbers meant. The plot land that fake Beth was buried at. God. And then she's trying to have some dudes go after her, but as she stated, you start asking questions about me, trying to find out where I am, I'm gonna end up hearing back about it. So she ends up cutting it. I didn't think they were gonna show as much as they did. They didn't show it go in and chop it off exactly, but it was that was more than I was expecting them to show on CW. At least in the Arrowverse stuff. She wants some weapon. She said something about Mouse. I'm assuming she was talking about her. I'm pretty sure Alice is supposed to be talking about her dad. Or Beth is supposed to be talking about her dad. But I don't know. Maybe it's something else entirely? I can't think of anything that has to do with Mouse. But Mary did a great job. Like when she first was like when what's his face first was kind of hallucinating, thinking that Mary was Alice. She was like, no, I'm not. Wait a second. So kudos to Mary for that. Also kudos to Mary for being willing to try to save somebody who tried to kill her before. I really like Mary's character. She's just I like her goofy quirkiness, and she's cute, and she's just I don't know. She's really kind-hearted. I mean, she has a big enough heart to have a underground hospital essentially, trying to help those that she could help as many as she can, even to the point of trying to heal to help somebody who tried to kill her. So yeah, I think Mary is one of my favorite characters of the show. I kind of hope she gets more runtime over the season. Not that she's had necessarily little, but she has had like next to Catherine, I guess she probably has like the least runtime. But I hope Kate kind of tells her that she's Batwoman later on, eventually. Not too soon. I wouldn't be. It's just started, so I understand if it's not like till the end of the season or maybe next season or not end of next season, but starting next season or something if they get renewed. But I hope she finds out eventually. I feel like it would be beneficial if Kate were to tell her she's Batwoman so that she can, go to her and telling her, not having to explain how she gets a certain wound if they see her off and they out of the underground hospital and she sees her with like an injury. She's like, how'd you get that? How'd you get stitched up or whatever? So I feel like something that's gonna happen. Like Kate's gonna get badly injured, and that's gonna lead to her having to tell Mary who she is, or she's gonna like Luke might drag her to like her unconscious body to Mary, and she'll find out that way maybe. But yeah, I knew I'd recognize I get obviously a different design, Magpie's character, but like I couldn't. I knew it had something to do with bird. I just couldn't think of what it was. Like I couldn't, and I felt like I knew that it started with an M, but I just could not think of the freaking name that went with it. But yeah, so Magpie. I don't know much about her though. I've seen her. I can't remember where I've seen her. Was it in a comic, or was it in a show? For some reason, the things that stick out to mind that she showed up in is Smallville. But I don't know how. Easy solution. Look it up. Oh. Okay. She was in that. What's it? That Batman, like the Beware the Batman series thing. Okay, that's where I'd seen her in. What is the? She was in Gotham too. I didn't know that. Okay, so that's where I saw her. I think the first time I saw her was in some clip in Beware the Batman. I never really watched the show except like I've seen a couple things of it, but I never finished it. But okay, so that's where I saw her. So yeah, Fairchild still not my favorite. Just gonna get that out there. That might be evident. I don't know how much of those scenes, whenever she starts talking, that just kind of dragged me down. I don't know how many scenes of that I'll keep in, but I'll be sure to at least keep in 2, maybe. I can promise 1 at the very least. You'll know before you get to this point in the video, but yeah, the way things were going, I feel really bad for Kate and for Regan. She seemed to obviously want an actual relationship. And they seem to have a really pretty good chemistry. For a short amount of time that they had, like a good chemistry for for a new relationship. Although it did seem, I don't know, they weren't together that long. And it was kind of a new thing. But some people they attach to people easier, I guess, or quicker to those, not without getting clingy. They kind of like hard on their sleeve kind of a thing, sort of. But just because she was very broken up whenever she was telling her that, or whatever Kate was telling her, I'm not in a good place for this right now. Little does she know it's because of the fact she's currently Batwoman and she can't quite work that into the schedule, so that's unfortunate. But the way it was going, you can kind of tell this isn't gonna really work out. This is more to showcase the fact that having a double life is not the easiest thing for any of the characters that do this. Like Batman's always had issues with that, having relationships with someone that isn't in on the secret of him being Batman. It always kind of screws things up. And I kind of like how Kate brought up she was questioning, she was asking Luke how Bruce was able to do this kind of a thing, and how she was also saying that she's just not good at it. Which is, I mean, you're just starting, so it's gonna take a second to get the kind of the feel of, pretending to be somebody else and then being basically who you are when you're in the Batwoman suit, the bat suit. Because Bruce, he pretends to be a playboy kind of billionaire. That's all an act. Because I mean, who's gonna believe this guy is Batman? So that's I like how they kind of mentioned that. I also thought it was kind of funny, the whole battering thing when she first threw it, and it didn't come back to her. It completely missed and hit the vase. I didn't know it was I thought it just hit the display box, or display case. God, my throat was killing me. But apparently that wasn't the case, and Vesper just had a field day with that. God, that was annoying. And I thought it was funny how she was saying, it's broken. There's something wrong with it. It's like, it's not. It's just it's a piece of metal. It's not really broken. It's just, as Luke said, it was made for someone with Bruce's technique and body and length. So I thought that was funny. Freaking Luke, you could have waited to bring it up. To be honest, dude, you didn't have to bring it up while she was. Well, I know why he did it, so that she was holding her breath, she couldn't breathe, so that he could tell her this bit of splendid news while she was unable to say very mean things to him. So I guess that was a very smart move on his part. But I do kind of like that. It was like, one, it also showcased that she's new, so she's not going to be perfect at this, which is fine. It's her first go with working with batarangs and all these different gadgets. So yeah, there are going to be some hiccups along the way. So all you have to do is redesign them to be more for someone like with her arm length, and I guess the way she throws it, I don't know. But I just like that they did that, showing that she's not going to be perfect. She's still working on it. She's still new. She's new to this superhero vigilante life. I kind of like that they showed like where the voice modulator was, so it wasn't just like some secret hit thing. It could easily be in the cowl, I guess, and kind of like put something against her throat. I think Ben Affleck, Jesus, his Batman had that like on the cowl. I think it was on the neck. And I think Arrow's done it. Like he has it on something right here. I think she has it on her belt, on the utility belt, which is kind of cool. Along with that, I just like the scene just because how Mary was, like just kind of sort of fangirling over Batwoman, over Kate essentially. Man, it's gonna be interesting when she finds out it's Kate. She's gonna feel a little embarrassed, but also excited. Maybe not the embarrassed part, but the fact that she was like kind of fangirling over Batwoman. But yeah, it now seems the dad knows about at least that Beth wasn't actually found dead. So I think he knows that Alice is Beth now. I'm pretty sure that's what that was supposed to be. But the second scene, Jesus, with him listening to the cello piece. Was that like just the song being played, or was that a recording of Alice playing? I think it was just the song. But yeah, he was. I'm pretty sure he's kind of onto that now. So that's kind of. I'm wondering how that's gonna change. He's always gonna have to change the way he goes against Alice now. I don't know if he's gonna tell the rest of the crows though, because I mean she still killed a few of their dudes, so right? Or was it cops? Was it just cops or both? Either way, she's killed a lot of people, a lot of innocent people, some law enforcement. So that's not gonna sit well with the rest of them if he. I don't know, man. I don't know what's gonna. I don't know where he's gonna take the rest of the story, or not the rest of the story, but like the part where he's going after. He was like so gung ho, not gung ho, but set against killing Alice. Just not even taking her in, just going in guns blazing, kind of a thing. So I mean, I'm pretty sure he's not gonna want to do that, but I don't know how the others are gonna take to that bit of news. Another cool thing I thought was the bat suit. Apparently can regulate the body temperature, like cooled it down to where it would fit. It would match the room, which is awesome. I really would like that. I need that. But yeah, Kate didn't take to it. She's like, it is uncomfortably cold. So I was like, well, better cold than dead, which is very true. Hello, computer. Yeah, I tried to hold my breath. Didn't do a great job. Wasn't terrible. But she sneezed and then she had to escape out of there. So if I held on for like a couple seconds later or longer, I probably could have made it, which I'm really mad at myself for. I mean, I definitely could have held my breath longer, but not by much. But like, it was just getting really uncomfortable. And I was like, "Feck it, whatever." But I almost had it. God dang it! Ah, so mad at myself. One thing I thought was something you shouldn't do, Luke, is whenever he's texting her about anything to do with, being Batwoman, you really shouldn't send that emoji. Like, people might not get it, but people could get it. That's very in your face. It's like especially with the text, like there's an emergency or something. You need to get here now. There's some business, and then bat symbol. Like, dude, the heck, man? Why are you just exposing me to every possible person? But I think that is all I have for this week's episode, guys. Pretty good episode. I hope things get better for Kate. I feel bad for her with Regan. She obviously really hated it, making her feel like that, having to do that to her. And she really liked the girl. She was trying to move on, but being Batwoman, being vigilante is not an easy task when you're trying to live a normal life as well without somebody else knowing about it. And it would be too early to kind of tell this girl that you're a vigilante. Secrets out about, well, at least to the husband, the dad, that Beth is alive, or that her death was faked essentially, and I'm pretty sure he knows Alice is Beth, so that's gonna probably influence how he's gonna continue his hunt against her. I don't know if they're gonna tell Kate, and Mary, because that's I know they're both gonna react to that very badly. She's gonna be appalled that her mom would do such a thing, and Kate's just gonna be like, she's gonna be furious that she would cover up her sister's, apparently her twin, cover up her death, that she's actually alive. I mean, I know Kate already knows that Alice is Beth, but finding out your stepmother cover up the fact that she was alive. Oof. Yeah, conversations at dinner is gonna be a bit awkward. But yeah, guys, that is it for this week's episode for Batwoman. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want to stick around for next week's episode, be sure to hit the subscribe button. If you want to just check out more of our stuff, be sure to visit our channel. Also, if you want to support us, make sure to check out our Patreon. You can get access to polls, where you can vote on shows you want us to react to when we get replacements, early access for shows, stuff like that. Link for that will also be in the description down below. Again, guys, that's it. Thank you for watching, and hope to see you next week.